This is Picture Cars, where you'll get an inside look at how the real stars are made.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. Ready to move out.
The top man at Top Gear, Louis Thaw.
The audience will really get a chance to see what it takes to make cars fly through the air, slide across screen, explode, whatever it takes to make the director happy.
My name's John Buck, and I'm a transport coordinator. I've been in the film business over 20 years. We've done movies like Y2K, Sandlot 3, Lost Boys, which was the last one we just completed. I've worked on Smallville, Hollow Man 2, Hardcore with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I've probably done about 40 or 50 shows, TV and features. I honestly feel that I don't think I could have been very successful as I have been with these movies because Louis was there to help me. What I have Louis do for me is find me things that are unique, things that are different. And a lot of those vehicles are not open, not available at large to the public. That's why Louis is an important part to me. You talk to a Canadian producer, especially a Canadian producer, they're going to want to try and get as much PR as possible of a show, okay? And I think a reality show like yours or an information show like yours, if you want to call it that, yeah, it's got to be beneficial. It's got to be very helpful. We've become a major entity. We do over $1 billion a year in this city, okay? And there are a lot of people that want to know why, right? And I think shows like this help people to understand what happens, showing people how things are done, why things are done, etc. The safety aspect of it, the risk aspect of it. You don't see that unless you have this kind of a show.
So I have to try to make it fit.
Bob, the engine builder.
I think we did a good job.
Oh, it is what it is. Hey, you got the booster up.
Yeah, I got it all bolted in properly like it's supposed to.
Just hogged out the holes a little bit.
Well, yeah, I just didn't, the stupid silly bolting they got going on there.
It looks like you have to trim away some of the floor.
Yeah, I did. Had to get up with an angle grinder, and that was no easy task, I tell you. If you try to get up there with an angle grinder, had to take the handles off the angle grinder and hang on to it and close your eyes and hope for the best. And that was not the easiest thing going on there at all. And close your eyes, don't hit anything. Don't forget about the gas and the oil.
Yeah, well, she's leaking both, so it always gets interesting.
She's leaking out of every orifice it's got. Couldn't get much more of a weird mishmash thing going on here. We won't even look at the gas lines.
Yeah, that's got to get fixed. That's just not right.
Something catches on that, we're going to have some real big trouble going on here.
Yeah, you'll have a barbecue going on.
Well, I've seen a lot of them. They look really nice, $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 car. You take a look underneath, the batteries fall underneath the dry shaft, fluid leaking all over the place. How did this thing not catch fire? How did it make it this far?
Well, I like his little sticker there. He spent the big bucks on the sticker.
Well, you made sure that was good and clean all the time.
Yeah, most maintained part of the truck.
Want to make sure nobody misses the sticker, right?
Yeah,
nice
the sticker's
bright
going to be
yellow.
like clean yellow, yeah.
So they just Mickey Mouse this thing big time.
Nice. One of those cars that looks great from 5 feet away, but don't look underneath. One of our most favorite projects that we've ever had the chance to be with is the recreation of a General Lee for CMT out of Toronto. In a matter of 29 days, we took an abandoned 1969 Dodge Charger and recreated one of the most iconic cars in all of history, the General Lee. With all its glaring orange paint and the 001 on the side, we brought back a car from the brink of disaster to make it one of the most well-known and well-recognized show cars on the circuit today.
My name is John O'Toole. I'm a transportation coordinator in the film industry. Most recently, I just was working on a television series called Aliens in America. I also did a feature film with Renee Zellweger called Case 39. Well, I think a show like this is a great idea. I've seen other versions probably similar, but I think it's a great idea. I think it'll highlight our industry, at least the background of our industry, and I think producers would love it. I think it adds to the whole dimension of a film. Oftentimes some producers want to do background footage of sort of the behind the scenes sort of stuff, and I think a show like this would provide that.
The pressure is intense and the deadlines are incredibly tight.
We got a problem with the low luster.
Uh-oh.
Dave, the painter.
What kind of problem?
There's none in Vancouver.
That's a problem. Okay, how much do you got?
I've got about a quart and a half already mixed.
I'll call them right now. I'm here, we got the car here, we're hot and ready to go. Okay, bye.
not going to get any till for 3 weeks
3 weeks for what?
from today.
For what?
That 304S.
Why is
Why
my
not
heart
for
beating
that?
so hard I can feel in the back of my throat? Okay, do you have like a bargaining chip with God or a favor you can pull in from somewhere?
I'm going to phone DuPont. I'm going to talk to Carl. Maybe Carl can get some pull. Maybe we can pull from some other shops.
If I have to drive to Seattle to pick it up, I will. Call our rep at DuPont immediately. Tell him this is for a very famous fashion designer. This car's got to be done. I don't care
Pull it
who we
where I
gotta
have to.
fuck to get this stuff,
I know.
okay?
He says, no, I'm not.
You met this guy. This thing's gonna be on the cover of a major fashion magazine.
I know. Jesus, I know.